This is a Thermomix. I call it a super kitchen machine because it really does all the things it's supposed to do. I'm not usually a gadget guy, but when I took this baby for a spin, I really loved it, and I think you'll love it too. And I'm going to show you how it makes an amazing risotto, pretty much just in this one bowl. And the first thing you have to do to get started is weigh your cheese, because guess what? There's a scale in here. I want to grate some Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. So put the lid on, it locks into place. I'm going to put it on for about 8 seconds probably. It's going to make a little bit of noise, but it will only take 8 seconds. Here we go. Okay, lid comes off, and here you have perfectly grated Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Switching it back to the scale now, I need about 100 grams of asparagus. So I'm taking, first of all, the woody ends off and I'm weighing it. 95, how about one more? Save the tips, cut the rest into fairly large pieces. Each time you want to add another ingredient, just zero the counter, zero the scale, and you're ready to go again. Plus 10 grams of olive oil. So I'm going to chop this for 7 seconds at speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at speed 5. Here we go. And that's what you get in 7 seconds. Scrape down the bowl. So far you've seen that the Thermomix can grate Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, which is a hard cheese. It can chop vegetables, it can weigh things, and it can also cook things, which is what I'm going to do right now. The heating element is built right into the container, and the temperature goes from 37 Celsius to 100 Celsius, and Varoma, which is just a little bit more than 100, and we use that for steaming. I can set it easily for 3 minutes, and I'm going to cook the asparagus, the olive oil, and the onion for 3 minutes at temperature 100, and I'm going to put it on spoon speed, which is a very slow speed. So we've cooked the asparagus and the onion along with the olive oil for about 3 minutes, and it's softened it up beautifully, and it's ready now for the white wine. So put the lid back on. I'm pretty good at pouring these days, usually. And we're also going to add 125 grams of arborio rice. There we go. We're going to cook this now for 2 minutes. Temperature 100, spoon speed. Now we're going to get into the easy part where you can just relax and do nothing. We're going to add, usually I use my own chicken stock, but in this case I've got some stock concentrate, which I'm adding. And then I'm going to add about 250 grams of hot water. The water should be hot. We don't want the grains of rice to become damaged as they soften, as they absorb the stock. So we're going to put the Thermomix on reverse. We're going to put this on for 12 minutes now, and again, speed spoon, but in the reverse direction. So now this is the beautiful thing about making risotto in a Thermomix. It's on for 12 minutes. You don't have to do anything. You can spend time with your guests. You can clean up the kitchen. You can do whatever you want. So the risotto has been bubbling away for 12 minutes. It smells wonderful. I'm just going to take a taste to see if I've achieved the right texture, because you want the rice to be al dente, still kind of to the tooth, a little firm. And it is. We're ready to go. We're ready to add the cheese and a little bit of butter. Freshly ground pepper, some sea salt, tip in the Parmesan cheese, got to have a little bit more butter. And last but not least, we are going to throw in our reserved asparagus tips as well. Now all I'm going to do is keep it on reverse so I don't damage the rice, and I'm just going to stir it gently together. And that's it. The heat from the risotto will actually cook those asparagus tips a little bit, and you're ready to plate. And here we have some beautiful creamy risotto. In about less than 20 minutes, I've cooked up a beautiful, creamy, flavorful risotto made so easy with the Thermomix. If you want to learn more about the Thermomix and how you can use it, go to my blog, blog.dongenova.com, and click on the Thermomix Diaries. The Thermomix is really the only gadget you need in your kitchen.